team, so we are wearing their city uniforms for this one.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. And for that game against the Heat, it's going to be a hard-fought battle.
Here we go.
They're able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one. Here are the five.
Two teams wearing their city
Towers,
uniforms.
Mobley, and Allen, the combo inside. Garland and Mitchell, the
Let's
lethal
go
backcourt pair.
Lamar.
And it's Tyson
This
in at the
one.
three, small forward. And for Toronto, Brandon Ingram out there with MP. There's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Adebayo in at the four.
Falling away. Oh my god, that was a tough shot.
MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show. And most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home. MP is making a point to tip the home floor.
Ingram another three. Let's go.
That's something this team wants to get set in stone. MP hopes this is a goal that will be adopted by every player on his team for a season-long effort. So it's the Cavaliers now, following the three-point basket by Toronto. And we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference
Good
rivalry.
day, yes. Yep. My bad. Easy dunk.
Things got a little chippy tonight. That's what we're here for. I'm ready for it. And Cleveland has possession. After the basket by Toronto.
Good day, yes. Scotty, yes.
Again, cannot hit. Here's MP. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be. It's the trifecta. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. Outside Barnes.
Nice Brian Ingram.
Lets it go from 11. A shot by Ingram, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Mobley outside. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. And the Cavaliers, another three. He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time. Outside Ingram. MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Mitchell. From downtown, Toronto grabs the miss. 30 straight for them is incredible. They now only trail the 71-72 Lakers for the longest winning streak in NBA history. Yeah, look, I've been on
Whoa,
some teams that have some
Scotty
great runs. It
has a
is so
mismatch.
hard because you have to be talented. You've got to be 100% bought in, but then you also need some 50-50 balls.
There you go, Scotty. Back to you. At the end of the shot clock.
Such poise from Barnes, making sure to get off a quality shot in time. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Lets it fly. Again, this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. That has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, BA. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Allen with a screen on Barnes. Here's Tyson. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Mitchell, good.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Now here's MP.
Come on, Brad Ingram.
Ingram on the wing.
Great.
Behind the arc.
Let's go.
It's MP picking up the assist. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Tyson. And Cleveland another three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And here's Ingram from the arc.
All right, Brad
Toronto
Ingram.
with a triple.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Outside Mitchell. Pulls up on the wing.
Good.
Gets the board.
And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the
Bye,
defense
Brad Ingram.
was
Easy
all
dog.
over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Here's Garland. Toronto making their last shot. The three from Mitchell. And
Yep,
he misses the shot
yep.
again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
Bye, Brad Ingram.
Unfortunately, his poor shooting is not
Oh, yes,
their
foul.
case here.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Mitchell. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Hendricks is checked in for the Cavaliers. Both free throws good from Ingram.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rakovic. He'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to seek help. I'd rather be
Oh, yeah, I get too easy.
and all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And here are the Cavaliers now. Toronto making their last shot. Mitchell against Ingram. 6 to shoot. Will it go? And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Not only is Garland's jump shot silky smooth, it's also effective.
And here's MP. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Ingram finds Adebayo. And here's MP from outside. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And the Raptors lead by 12. And Cleveland has possession. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Releases from 15. And the shot is good by Garland.
Getting it done from the mid-range. Garland loves using this area of the floor.
Come on, Brad Ingram.
Now MP.
Three. Let's go.
Around 27.5 points a game.
I just love the ball.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Garland. And the layup is good off the glass. Garland's got 6.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Ingram on the wing. This one for 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They showed so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, so far, a great game plan, a great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Tyson. He's got 6. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
MP with it.
Brad Ingram, three. Oh, yes, he's feeling it. Let's go. A got 11 assists already in this
Dozen
one.
consecutive points off of threes.
And I had 11 assists last game. It's crazy.
So now a timeout called by Kenny
Of
Atkinson.
course, time
He's
out.
going
We
to
got
gather
by
the troops and
15.
talk it over. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
That's a game they know they probably could have won.
Yeah, if you know if things gone their way, they would have been. Yeah, these games come down to making big plays in big spots, and they just didn't make enough of those.
Some changes for Toronto. Okongwu's checked in for Jokic. Moore comes in for Barnes. And it's Walter in for Bam Adebayo. Cleveland also making some changes. Cleveland's checked in for Mobley. Strawler comes in for Tyson. And it's
Good
Mann
day,
in for
Okongwu.
Garland. Raptors lead by 15. And MP gets it to go. On the assist from Okongwu.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Strawler. Here's Clevland. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Moore.
I got it.
Here's Ingram.
Easy. Oh my god. How
Cavaliers trail by
missed that?
17. Cleveland working the ball around now. Now here's Mann, covered by MP. Left side man, back to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot.
Good day. Yes.
Beat the shot clock, but it's
Yes.
off the mark. Mitchell's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Outside Ingram.
Ingram
On the
3.
arc.
Let's
Oh,
go.
and the assist goes to MP. Ingram's got 29 points.
29 in the first quarter. Oh my goodness. Brad Ingram's
Have been three.
on a heater.
Pass to Clinton. Now here's Mann. To the middle to stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game
We should
plan
just
coming
keep
in.
getting into Brad Ingram. He's absolutely. He's
And
absolutely
there's
hot.
1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Ingram. The three.
Another 3. Oh, Conley offensive rebound.
Pass to Walter.
That's Chicago
Fires
Ross
the
for
three.
3. Let's
From
go.
distance. And the Raptors lead by 21.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Mann, covered by MP. Man, that one's good. Man.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's MP. He's got 5.
Brad
And
Ingram.
it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Now here's Mann. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside Ingram. Here's the 3. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. 24 seconds left in the first. And here's Mitchell. He's got 6. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. There's a screen. The free ball.
Dude. Let's go, dude.
Quarter of play, a double-digit
We lead by
differential on the
17
scoreboard.
in the first quarter.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. We've got Donovan Mitchell. He's out there with Trey Mann. And it's Clevland in at the power forward position.
Well, the best scoring opportunities offered are in transition. MP making sure to capitalize.
On the wing man. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Strother. Into the lane. Rejected by Barnes.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points.
Oh, how did I
rebounds
miss
as well.
It's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Outside Mitchell. 19-footer. Jump shot is good. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night.
Possessing a shoot-first mentality, Mitchell's assertiveness on offense is what makes him so dangerous.
Come on, Cummings.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Back to MP. There's the triple. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
You gotta be ready to fire off a pass, and credit to MP. He did not hesitate at all.
Here's Hendricks. Still without a bucket. Right side man. Here's Strother. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks,
Starting
guys.
three.
Played phenomenal. He contributed 20 points and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. It's been an incredible stretch for him, and we'll find out soon enough if he can keep it going. Send it back to you guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA.
Let's go,
He just
Jokic.
needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go on
Bam for three. Let's go.
Counted from distance.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Inside. Here's Clevland. And he jams it home with authority.
Look at the power of that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. After coming.
Jokic. Look, bam. Oh,
The kick out to
bam. Three. Jokic's offensive rebound. Puts it back in.
Man off that time.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And so now it's
Call a timeout.
Like Kenny Atkinson. I
23.
think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. In the quarter heaves, don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
For the Cavaliers, Butch Shafino comes in for Strother. side, Darius Garland subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Raptors on D. Outside man. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hood Shavito. Cleveland working the ball around now. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I see a mismatch with Bam and Trae. Come on, Bam.
Now Adebayo. He's guarded by man.
A double in.
Adebayo's double.
Scotty out to Jokic for the 3.
Oh, good on the 3. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And he gets the bucket. Hendricks has got his first bucket of the night.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Kicks it out to Barnes.
Scotty for 3. Let's go.
Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Hendricks. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Hendricks has got 5.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. MP with it.
Alright. Come on,
Clock at
Cleveland.
6. To the left side wing.
Clifford.
Here's Clifford. Oh, he grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Garland. And there's the screen. To the inside. Here's Mobley. Rebound Toronto.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Pass to Garland. To the right side. Brown with a steal.
Okay.
Outside Adebayo. Down low.
Nice, Scotty.
Now MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he had a solid first quarter, but he is rolling now.
Pass to Garland. The 3 is up. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Here's MP. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. 16 points for MP.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside man. Now Garland. He drops it from range. Garland's got 9 points.
Rise and fire. Just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Come on, Clifford.
Pass to Clifford. There's the 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Garland, a good look. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Mobley with the block. They recover it. One fall. 7 points in the game.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
And the defensive player of the year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable?
You know, he has a similar physical
Clifford for
frame.
3.
Hall of Famer.
Let's go.
Long arm and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
His man. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at around 66%.
Not bad.
Fire.
Tradition.
Another dive for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They set the pick. MP against Garland. Pass to man. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Man's got his third basket on the night right there.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Come on, Clifford.
Now here's MP. He's got 16. Clifford can't get it to go. And here's Garland. Going inside. Pass to man. Fires from the wing. And it's MP with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Toronto. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
And there is very little ego to Garland's game. He wants to get other guys looks and opportunities.
Come
Here's
on,
MP.
Clifford.
18 points for him. There's a minute 59 left in the first half of basketball. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside man. Garland for three. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step
Come on,
up.
Christian Brown.
Outside Brown. Wide open look.
Garland, Christian
Another
Brown.
assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. What a great look by MP. He just finds the way to deliver.
Pass to Hendricks. Takes a three. Rebound
Yeah.
Toronto. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game.
Now that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Raptors.
They throw good. MP.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mitchell comes in for Clinton. And both free throws good for MP. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Pass to man. Okongwu against Allen. Now Garland takes the three. Okongwu with the rebound. MP scanning the floor.
Now that foul
He's never been
again.
afraid of a little contact. He will jump on any chance to get to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for Toronto. Taking 2 shots.
That one misses.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's
Oh,
taking
that
a
free
more
throw is
head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Allen outside. Mobley against Ingram. Here's Tyson. Here's Mitchell.
Dirty.
But again missing. From deep, MP. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 24.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. He got it up. Oh,
And now we're going for the first half. We lead by a whopping 36 points.
It's a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's
Looks
the
like it's going to be another game where they don't play the fourth
time now for
quarter.
the halftime break with the third quarter
Or at
soon to
least
follow
close to the
on
fourth
2K
quarter.
Sports.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
It's always interesting to see what the fans are thinking out of the gate.
It's a long season. So many things can happen. Right now, it's mostly a popularity contest, but it's fun to talk about. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Raptors.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Nikola Jokic is out there with Bam Adebayo.
Come on, Brandon Ingram.
And it's MP, and it's Barnes, and it's the three. So that's the five.
Oh, Jokic to Bam to
Swing it over to the sideline and here from Alley.
Thanks. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Brian, back over to you.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Tips it up.
Oh, good tip in by Bam right there.
And a light touch. No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Tyson. Now Allen.
Yeah, well, let's leave Allen open 3.
Now Garland. And he
This is
lofts
not
it up
really
top.
much of a
And
threat.
it's Allen
He's
who
3-point
slams it
line.
home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor.
I'm
in
on
this third
Brandon
quarter.
Ingram.
To the paint.
Spotty.
Here's Barnes. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavaliers shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Garland. Allen a screen. From deep, Mobley. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game. A nice shot by MP.
What an impressive performance by MP. He's consistently finding ways to break down this defense.
Here's Tyson. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 10.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Come on, Brandon Ingram.
Outside
3.
The 3 is up.
Let's
Fires
go.
in the triple.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Allen with a screen on Barnes. Garland for 3. Rebound Toronto. Now we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Barnes passes to MP. Ingram on the wing.
Brandon Ingram 3. Let's
Clearing
go.
it from 3. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Here's MP. The rebound by Garland. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night here. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Let's go, Brandon Ingram.
Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the
10
game.
3 for Brandon Ingram. This one, he's got 38.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Mitchell from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Brandon Ingram.
The shot by Ingram, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Now here's Allen. Here's Tyson. He's got 6. And he's going for the oop here. And Mobley gets it to go.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
The Raptors have got 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Outside Ingram. MP against Garland. And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Mobley. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Barnes. Mobley outside. Cleveland working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Garland, the pass to Mobley. The 3.
Good day, Ben.
It's all
Yep.
Jokic
Right
has got
there,
a
easy
rebound.
talk.
Adebayo slams it in.
Man, just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Back to Mitchell. Allen a screen. Takes the 3. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 13.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now MP.
Ingram 3. Jokic offensive rebound, put-back slam.
Throws it down.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Pass to Tyson. Allen, right side. Now Garland. The putback. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's MP. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Allen with a screen on MP. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. He's got 6.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's
Come on,
able
bro.
to capitalize.
Take shooting, bro.
Ingram on the wing.
Another 3. Let's go.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Takes a 3. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
MP with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Adebayo.
And
There's the
3.
And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Outside Ingram.
Ingram pull up. Let's
And all
go.
around the rim that time before dropping. Ingram's got 43 points.
43 is great, Ingram.
Plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Garland finds
3
Mitchell.
quarters, that's crazy.
Puts up a 3. Garland, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
MP against Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. And here's Mitchell. Fires for 3. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. And the Raptors with some changes. Okongwu comes in for Jokic. And it's Walter in for Bam Adebayo. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Hendricks is checked in for Allen. Clinton comes in for Mobley. Strawther's checked in for Tyson. And it's Mann in for Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. No good on the triple. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position. But it's hard to overlook his
Okongwu,
impact there.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Come on, Brian Ingram.
Outside Ingram. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance.
3-3 now.
MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Come on, Brady.
Good things come
Gotta
from
get
those who
50
take good
guard.
shots.
And here's Ingram outside.
Guard, Brady. 46.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Let's make 2 more field goals for Brady Ingram. Now you have 50.
A minute 42 left in the third. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
MP with it. 33 points for him.
Come on, Brady Ingram.
Back to Ingram.
Pull up. Oh, I caught him in offense. Rebound, put back slam. There we go.
Presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Pass to man. Here's Clevland. Give him 8. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Come on, Brady Ingram.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Back to MP.
Come on, Brady Ingram. Come on. Get the quick 2-for-1 right here.
Outside Ingram.
Pull up.
And the rebound
Oh.
goes to Cleveland. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Now here's Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Let's go with a 3.
Good day.
That shot is off.
From half court. Oh, no.
Big time
Didn't get off the
effort from
time,
Brandon
but.
Ingram, providing a
Yeah, we
lot
won
of
by
energy for the
41 to
Raptors.
10 third, so I'm probably not going to play in the
And a
fourth
worthy
quarter.
candidate tonight as we take a look at our State
That's
Farm
right.
assist of the game.
Blowing them out. I'll do it. We win by 50.